Hi, and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to enter and approve a shift on the CellTrack app. Let's get started by visiting Elaine. Hi, Elaine. I need to clock in for my shift. Then we can go for a walk. Now that I've arrived at Elaine's, I need to clock in to start my shift. First, I'm going to open the CellTrack app on my device. Next, I need to type in my password. If I forget my password, I can tap the Forgot Password link. Now I can tap the Login button to sign in. To start the shift, I need to tap the Clock In button. Now I need to choose the right participant from the list. I am working for Elaine today, so I will select her. Then tap the blue arrow at the bottom of the screen. This opens the overview screen, where I can press Start. Here is where I pick my service type. My service types can look different from what I see here. It depends on the person I am working with. I choose my service type and tap the blue arrow. I have now started my shift. This screen shows who I am working with, the time I started, and a running total of the time that has passed since I started the shift. I should not tap the End Shift button until I am ready to clock out and end my shift. Okay, Elaine, I can go on that walk now. When I'm finished with my work, I'll need to use the CellTrack app to clock out to end my shift. Elaine, it's time for me to go. I need to clock out of my shift. If you are able, will you approve the time I worked today? If not, you can do it later on Access Online. I need to type in my password and tap the Login button to sign in. I can now open Elaine's task list and checkmark the tasks completed during this shift. Now when I click the arrow to leave the task list, it shows as finished in the activity screen. Now I need to tap the End Shift button to end my shift. I can now see my start and end time, along with my shift's duration at the top of the screen, under Elaine's name. Please note, when clocking out, any visits less than 8 minutes in length will not be paid. If my time needs any corrections, I need to mark yes, that the visit needs to be adjusted. I can leave this unchecked if there are no corrections. If I needed to correct my start time, here's what I would do. First, I tap yes. From here, I need to check if the start or end time needs adjusting, or if both do. I'm just adjusting the start time, so I tap Start. I have to enter the date of the visit by tapping the Adjust Start Date line and choosing the correct date. I need to tap on the clock to adjust my start time. I then adjust the time accordingly on my device. I've set the time as 8. I need to remember to choose AM or PM when adjusting the time. To save, I need to tap OK or Done depending on my device. I need to choose the reason for making this adjustment. I'll tap on the drop-down arrow to open the reasons. From here I can choose the reason that best fits why I need to make this adjustment. A record of the adjustment will be saved, along with the adjusted shift times. Remember, too many or unusual use of time changes may result in additional training, guidance, and oversight, as required by Wyoming HCBS. And time edits outside of the current pay period will not be accepted. Next, I need to sign off on my time worked as the employee. So I tap the pencil in the employee's signature box. This opens the signature screen. I can use the screen to sign my name. I need to tap the blue check mark to accept. Next, I need to select if my employer of record is able to sign off on my time. If the employer is unable to sign off when I end my shift, I will see a message stating, in order for timely payroll, this visit needs to be verified by the employer of record on the Access portal. I can also add the reason I couldn't get the signature. Since Elaine can sign for me today, I am going to select yes. Before the employer, Elaine, signs, she should review the time in and time out. When Elaine is ready to approve, she can tap the pencil to open the signature screen. Elaine, here is where you need to sign off on the time I worked today. You can create your signature by touching the screen. It's okay if you make a mistake or don't like how you signed. Just tap the eraser to start again. Tap the blue check mark in the bottom corner to accept your signature. Finally, now all the fields are completed. I tap the blue check mark. By tapping the blue check mark to finish the activity, I am certifying that the information for the shift entry is an accurate representation of the services and tasks provided, as displayed at the top of this screen. I also understand misrepresentation or false statements will be grounds for removal from participant direction for the employer of record, the employee, or both, and may result in administrative penalties and/or criminal prosecution. I then confirm I want to finish approving the shift. Now I'm back on the home screen. This is where I can start another shift if needed. I can also run the activity summary report to see the time I worked. I'm glad I got to see you today, Elaine. I'll see you tomorrow. And that was how to enter and approve a shift on the CellTrack app. More resources can be found on our website at mysl.org/access/Wyoming. You can also email or call Access Participant Care Services for additional support.